Also, breaking news out of the Middle East, where the Wall Street Journal reports that the Israel Defense Forces are conducting raids in southern Lebanon ahead of a possible ground invasion. That report comes as Israel has apparently launched its first airstrike on Beirut since fighting between the IDF and Hezbollah broke out nearly a year ago. This is all on the heels of a deadly weekend of Israeli strikes against Hezbollah targets, which killed 7 of the terrorist group's leaders, including top boss Hassan Nasrallah. NewsNation's Tom Dempsey is in Washington with the latest for us this morning. Tom, another Hamas commander was killed in an airstrike today. What more do we know and are we learning at this hour?
Hey, good morning, Markie. Well, this morning, Israeli forces have once again stepped up strikes, this time killing the top leader of Hamas's branch based in Lebanon. Part of these strikes that were carried out earlier this morning included one in central Beirut, which actually marks the first time that the area has been hit in nearly a year. Video shows extensive damage in the area. This all comes, though, after Israeli strikes killed over 100 people in Lebanon on Sunday. Hezbollah has really seen its command structure decimated, with the group's leader Hassan Nasrallah dying in one strike and at least 7 senior leaders killed over the past 2 weeks. A spokesman for the president's national security team, President Joe Biden's national security team, saying the world is a safer place without Nasrallah, but Hezbollah will try and recover, making a ceasefire deal even more important.
Hezbollah, under Mr. Nasrallah, was a lethal threat to the Israeli people. They want to get their families back to those homes and kibbutzes in the north. We want to see that, too. We believe and continue to believe that an all-out war with Hezbollah, certainly with Iran, is not the way to do that. If you want to get those folks back home safely and sustainably, we believe that a diplomatic path is the right course.
And Markie, Iran's response to the war is being closely monitored right now, with the country's own supreme leader recently saying the death of Hassan Nasrallah will not go unavenged. President Joe Biden also saying he wants to speak directly with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to push for a temporary ceasefire after saying an all-out war must be avoided.
And Tom, we're also getting new details about a deadly U.S. airstrike in Syria that happened earlier this month. What more are we learning there?
Yeah, well, U.S. Central Command actually shared some new details confirming 2 strikes that happened in Syria earlier this month, targeting dozens of militants with ISIS and a group aligned with al-Qaeda. The first strike took place last Tuesday in northwest Syria and targeted a senior militant accused of overseeing military operations for a group affiliated with al-Qaeda. The other strike, described as a large-scale one, happened 2 weeks ago in central Syria, and it took out over 24 militants and targeted an ISIS training camp. So right now there are around 900 forces in Syria, the U.S. forces in Syria. The Department of Defense saying the strikes will make it tougher for those groups that we mentioned to conduct operations versus the United States. Markie?
All right, Tom Dempsey, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.